You know what nobody tells you about being homeless? You learn real fast what things actually cost. Not the sticker price, the real cost. What a dollar is actually worth when you only have 11 of them and you need to eat for a week. My name is Deshaun, and 3 years ago, I was sleeping behind a VA hospital in Richmond, Virginia. 2 tours in Afghanistan, a blown out knee, and a system that basically forgot I existed the second I got discharged. I went from serving my country to standing in line at a food bank in 8 months flat. But I'm not telling you this for sympathy. I'm telling you this because when you live like that, you develop a skill that most people never bother to learn. You become a surgeon with a budget. Every single dollar gets a job. Every purchase gets questioned. Every receipt gets reviewed. You start to see the difference between what something costs and what something is worth, and those are two very different things. That skill didn't go away when I got back on my feet. It got sharper. It became the foundation I built everything else on. The apartment, the truck, the savings account that actually has money in it for the first time in my adult life. All of it started with learning how to spend smart when I had nothing. Today, I'm going to walk you through 10 Costco deals that are live right now in May 2026. These aren't random picks from a coupon book. These are the ones I'm actually buying with my own money this week because they represent real value, not just a sale tag. Real, stretch your dollar, feed your family, upgrade your life value. And deal number 6 on this list is so good, I almost didn't want to share it. We're talking $110 off a premium steak bundle that makes restaurant prices look like highway robbery. But we'll get there. Let's go. Number 1, the Kirkland Signature Fully Cooked Crispy Chicken Wings. 4 pounds of chicken wings sitting on a Costco shelf right now for $14.99. That's the back cover of the May coupon book, and there's a reason Costco gave it that prime real estate. These wings come fully cooked and ready to heat with classic buffalo sauce already included in the bag. They're gluten-free for anyone who needs that. And there's no purchase limit, so you can grab 2 or 3 bags without getting flagged at checkout. Here's why this deal hits different right now. Memorial Day weekend is days away. If you walk into a Publix, a Kroger, or a Safeway right now and try to buy 4 pounds of wings, you're looking at somewhere between $18 and $24 depending on your zip code. Some stores are pushing $6.50 a pound for raw wings that you still have to season, cook, and sauce yourself. Costco is handing you party-ready wings, already cooked, already sauced, for under $15. If you're hosting a cookout on a budget, this is your anchor item. Build the whole spread around these wings. Throw some corn on the grill, make a coleslaw, grab some rolls, and you've got a Memorial Day table that feeds 10 people without breaking $50. That's the kind of math that changes how you think about entertaining. Number 2, Kingsford Professional Briquettes. 2 18-pound bags for $17.99 after saving $4.50. That's 36 total pounds of 100% natural hardwood charcoal sitting in your garage, ready for every single cookout from now through September. At this price, you're paying roughly 50 cents per pound. Walk into a Home Depot or Walmart right now and try to find name brand charcoal at that price. You won't. Most stores are charging $12 to $14 for a single 16-pound bag. And here's the stacking strategy that makes Costco so deadly for budget shoppers. Combine deal number 1 and deal number 2, chicken wings and charcoal. Your entire Memorial Day grilling setup, protein and fuel, for under $33 total. That's less than what a lot of people spend on a single DoorDash order. You're feeding a whole backyard instead. The Kingsford Professional line burns cleaner and longer than the standard briquettes, which means you're using less charcoal per session. So those 36 pounds stretch even further than you'd expect. I got through an entire summer last year on 2 of these double bags. That's 6 months of grilling for $36. Try finding a cheaper hobby than that. And one more thing, if you've never grilled before because you thought it was expensive or complicated, let me tell you something. A basic charcoal grill costs $30 at Walmart. Charcoal at this price is basically free. And grilled chicken, burgers, vegetables, and corn taste 10 times better than anything you can make in a microwave. Grilling is one of the best budget cooking methods that exists, and this charcoal deal removes the last excuse not to start. Number 3, the Adidas Cloud Foam Flex sneakers, $28.99 after $7 off. This is one of the most popular items in the entire May coupon book, and honestly, it might be the one I'm most personally excited about. Finding comfortable name brand sneakers under $30 is nearly impossible in 2026. Go to Foot Locker, go to DSW, go to the Nike app. You are not finding Adidas with Cloud Foam cushioning for under $50 anywhere else right now. These work as a daily walking shoe, a gym shoe, or just a clean pair of kicks you do not feel guilty about wearing to the grocery store. They come in enough colors and sizes that you are not stuck with some leftover neon nightmare from last season. When I was getting back on my feet, shoes were one of those things I could not justify spending money on. I wore the same pair of boots for 2 years straight. Steel toes, cracked soles, duct tape on the heel. I could not bring myself to drop $80 on sneakers when that $80 could cover groceries for a week and a half. At $28.99, these solve that problem. Good shoes should not be a luxury. And this month at Costco, they are not. Number 4, the Ninja Slush Eye Professional Frozen Drink Maker. 96 ounces of frozen drink capacity for $219.99 after saving $60. Now I know what you're thinking. Deshaun, you just told us you count every dollar and now you're recommending a $220 slushy machine? That's a fair pushback. So let me walk you through the math, because the math is actually what sold me. If you have kids, or if you entertain at all during the summer, think about how much you spend on frozen drinks outside the house. A family trip to Jamba Juice or a local smoothie shop costs $25 to $40 every single time you walk out the door. Even a gas station run for 4 slushies is $12 or $13 after tax. Do the Jamba Juice run twice a month from June through August, and you've spent close to $200 on frozen sugar water. That's basically the cost of this machine, the Ninja Slush. I let you make the same thing at home for the cost of some frozen fruit, ice, and whatever you want to throw in there. Margaritas for the adults, mango smoothies for the kids. It handles 96 ounces at a time, which is enough for a full party. This machine has been selling out at Costco every summer for the past 2 years running, and at $60 off, this is the lowest price point I've tracked on it. If it's been on your wish list, this is the month. But this next deal might be the sleeper of the entire list. Number 5, the brand new Kirkland Signature Sport Drink Variety Pack. 24 bottles for $9.99. This one just hit shelves this month. Brand new launch, and it's already getting attention online because of what it doesn't contain. No artificial colors. That's a bigger deal than it sounds in the sports drink market, where the competition is basically selling neon-colored sugar syrup and calling it electrolyte replenishment. At roughly 42 cents per bottle, this undercuts Gatorade, Powerade, and Body Armor by a significant margin. A 12-pack of Gatorade at a regular grocery store runs about $10 to $12 right now, which means you're paying 83 cents to $1 per bottle. Kirkland is giving you the same hydration for literally half the price per serving. And here's something experienced Costco shoppers already know. When Kirkland launches a new product, the introductory price is usually the lowest it will ever be. They want you to try it. They want you to get hooked, and then the price creeps up $2 or $3 once it's established. If you like sports drinks at all, buy 2 or 3 packs right now while the price is at its floor. You won't regret it when summer really kicks in and you're outside sweating through your shirt by noon. Number 6, Kansas City Steak Company USDA Choice Steaks. This is the one. 11.5 pounds of premium steak for $249.99 after saving $110. That bundle includes 4 filet mignon steaks, 4 ribeye steaks, and 4 New York strip steaks, all USDA choice grade. 12 total steaks, shipped frozen, vacuum sealed, ready to store in your freezer. Let's talk about the math, because the math is what makes this deal almost unbelievable. At $249.99 for 11.5 pounds, you are paying roughly $21.74 per pound for a mixed steak bundle. Sounds reasonable until you realize what is inside. Filet mignon at a butcher counter or a nice grocery store runs $35 to $50 per pound right now. Ribeyes are sitting at $16 to $22 per pound. Strip steaks are somewhere around $15 to $20 per pound. When you blend those prices together, the retail value of this bundle is well over $350. Costco is basically handing you $100 plus in free steak. Now, $250 is not a small purchase. I respect that. When I was sleeping behind that VA hospital, $250 was an amount I could not even conceptualize spending on food. But here's how I think about it now. You can portion this out across 2 months. That is 12 separate steak dinners. At roughly $20.83 per dinner, you are eating filet mignon at home for less than the cost of a burrito bowl at Chipotle with guacamole and a drink. Try getting a single mediocre steak at a restaurant for $20 in 2026. That bill is coming back at $45 minimum before tip. This is the kind of deal that separates Costco from every other store. It rewards you for thinking ahead, for buying in bulk, for having a freezer and a plan. Instead of buying one overpriced ribeye at a time and feeling the sting every week, you make one smart purchase and eat like a king for months. If you are still watching and picking up value from this, hit subscribe. I break down Costco deals and budget strategies every single week, and I have got something next week on the 5 Kirkland products that are secretly better than the name brands they replaced. You do not want to miss that. Now let us keep going, because the back half of this list has some deals that are easy to overlook, but will save you serious money. Number 7, Charmin Ultra Toilet Paper at $6.60 off. I know. Nobody makes a highlight reel about toilet paper. There's no unboxing video. There's no aesthetic flat lay photo. But this is one of those deals that experienced Costco shoppers circle every single time it shows up in the coupon book, because it represents something important. The boring deals are almost always the best deals. Here's my rule, and it's never failed me. If it's something you use every single week, no matter what, and it goes on sale, you buy as much as you can store. Toilet paper, paper towels, dish soap, laundry detergent, trash bags. These are not impulse buys. These are guaranteed expenses. The money you save by buying them on sale is essentially free money, because you are going to spend it regardless. The only question is whether you spend it at full price like a civilian or on sale like somebody who's been through it. $6.60 off might not sound life-changing, but multiply that across every household staple you buy on sale over the course of a year, and you're looking at hundreds of dollars in savings. That's a car payment. That's a utility bill. That's a month of groceries for a smaller household. It adds up. It always adds up. Number 8, the Oral B-I-O Electric Toothbrush 2-pack. $30 off this month because May is National Dental Health Month. Costco runs this promotion once a year, and this is the best discount I've seen on the IO model since they started carrying it. If you've been using a manual toothbrush and wondering whether the upgrade is worth it, let me save you the research. It is. The Oral B-I-O is one of the most recommended electric toothbrushes by dentists, and getting 2 of them in a single Costco pack at $30 off is something you should jump on. Here's why I feel strongly about this one. Dental work is outrageously expensive. A single cavity filling can cost you $200 to $600 depending on your insurance and where you live. A root canal runs over $1,000. A crown is $800 to $1,500. An extraction with an implant to replace it can run $3,000 to $5,000. These are real numbers that real people pay every year because they did not invest in prevention. An electric toothbrush that legitimately reduces plaque buildup and gum disease is not a splurge. It is one of the highest return health investments you can make. It is an insurance policy against sitting in a dentist chair writing a check that makes your stomach hurt. I learned this the hard way. 2 years without dental care while I was living on the street cost me a molar and about $3,000 in repairs once I finally got via coverage again. 1 tooth, $3,000. The toothbrush costs a fraction of that and it protects all of them. Buy the toothbrush. Buy it for your partner too. That's why it comes in a 2-pack. Number 9, Outshine Fruit Bars. 36 count for $7.49. Save $2.50 off the regular price. These are made with real fruit, no high fructose corn syrup, and at roughly 21 cents per bar. They are one of the cheapest frozen treats you can buy that aren't just pure sugar shaped like a cartoon character. If you've got kids raiding the freezer every afternoon once school lets out for summer, a 36-count box of Outshine bars gives you roughly 3 weeks of daily desserts for under $8. Think about that. 3 weeks, $8. Compare that to buying popsicles or ice cream bars at Target or Walmart, where you're paying $5 to $7 for a sad little 12-pack that disappears in 4 days. The Costco math wins every single time on frozen treats, and these actually taste good. The strawberry ones are dangerous. The mango ones are even more dangerous. The coconut ones are the sleeper hit that nobody talks about, but everyone finishes first. You've been warned. I bought 2 boxes last week and one of them is already gone because apparently I have no self-control when it comes to frozen mango bars at midnight. No regrets though. 21 cents per bar means even my lack of willpower barely dents the budget. Number 10, the Medea U-Shape 12,000 BTU window air conditioner. $299.99 after saving $100. If you do not have central air conditioning, this is the deal that is going to change your summer. And if you do have central air, but you have one room that never gets cold enough, this is still the move. The U-shaped design is what separates this from every other window air conditioner on the market. Instead of a big rectangular box that blocks your entire window, this unit sits in the middle with a gap on each side that lets you still open the window. So you get cold air from the air conditioner and fresh air from outside at the same time. That sounds like a small detail, but anyone who has ever lived with a traditional window unit knows how suffocating it feels to have your window completely sealed shut for 4 months straight. A comparable portable air conditioner at the same 12,000 BTU level costs $380 or more at Costco right now, and it sits on your floor taking up living space while blowing hot exhaust out a plastic hose that never quite seals properly against the window frame. Every portable air conditioner owner knows exactly what I am talking about. You spend half the summer adjusting that hose and wondering why the room still feels warm on the side furthest from the unit. The Medea window unit is $100 off, more energy efficient, quieter, and does not steal any of your living space. It also cools more evenly because it is centered in the window, pushing air across the entire room instead of blasting from one corner. If you have been sweating through summers with a box fan and a prayer, this is your upgrade year. At $299, it is the cheapest I have seen a quality 12,000 BTU unit go for in a long time. And once summer really hits in June, these will be gone. Air conditioner units at Costco sell out faster than almost anything else in the warehouse once temperatures start cracking 90 degrees. All right, let's add it all up. Across these 10 deals, we're looking at well over $300 in total savings if you grab even half of this list. The steak bundle alone saves you $110. The AC unit saves you $100. The frozen drink maker saves you $60. And the smaller deals on wings, charcoal, sneakers, toilet paper, toothbrushes, sports drinks, and fruit bars stack another $50 plus on top of that. The May coupon book runs through June 7th, and the weekly insider deals rotate every single Monday. If any of these caught your eye, don't sit on them until the last week because Costco shelves don't wait for anybody. The good stuff moves fast, and I've watched too many deals disappear while people were still thinking about it. If you made it this far, you're serious about saving money, and I respect that. Hit subscribe. I drop new Costco deal breakdowns and budget strategies every week. Next week, I'm covering the 5 Kirkland signature products that are secretly better than the name brands they were designed to replace. The results might surprise you. I'll see you in the next one.